week, I'm in a rage. Let's start with the Queen. Everyone loves a Jubilee. Marvellous, love a concert, love a party, love pageantry as much as the next person. But did any of those puffy right-wing men who were on the news endlessly talking about her dedication, her resilience, her commitment, did any of them think about the irony of the fact that the Queen, above all, has always had amazing access to incredible numbers of staff to run her household, look after her children, manage her homes? The point is that the Queen is only able to do those things because she has enough support to do them, which the Sunday Times tells us is in marked contrast to many, many people in the UK. The UK, of course, has almost the highest childcare costs in the world. Not only that, they've gone up 16% since 2018 to about an average of 270 something quid a week. It's insane.
Insanity.
5% more women have stepped out of paid roles to look after their families as a result, we think, of that change. And where is the government in this? Oh, marvellous. Having votes about which person is in charge, arguing about Rwanda, imperial measures, Channel 4 ownership. What will these people think about next in order not to deal with any of the actual issues facing real people in this country? Particularly enjoyed a Times article recently that said that we didn't need to deal with childcare because only rich women used it, which is so brilliant in its analysis. I don't even know where to start.
I have the best advice for women in business. Be famous.
When we look forward to the next 70 years, whoever will be king or queen, I think we need to think about what actually matters to the country. And I would start with childcare because we need the talent. We need brilliant minds and people to make this country run. We're already struggling to find good people. Surely we want people to be economically active. Everyone always says we don't have the money to support childcare, and yet we do have the money to support Eat Out, to help out the banks and everybody else. Canada's experience is that every dollar you invest in childcare pays back between $1.50 and $2.80 on the economy. Imagine it were infrastructure, there would be no question about whether we would spend the money to create jobs for men. So let's sort that out. While we're at this, why don't we also start investing some money in the circular economy, in reusing, mending, saving things, being energy efficient, rather than, I don't know, buying endless crap from China, using it for a year or 18 months until it breaks, burying it in holes in the ground, and then buying more stuff, as if the world's resources were endless and we had brilliant international relations. And finally, perhaps the genuine source of my rage this week, could someone, anyone please, just sort out the UK system, or the English specifically system, for buying a house? If anyone out there is willing to get on with these things, I would be delighted. What else should be on the list? Let me know. God save the Queen. See you next week, our 100th edition. We've got news for you.